Oh, you're so big. Hello. Wait, hold up.
Big.
Hello, you're covering
Oh, wow.
me. Oh, you're humongo.
Oh my gosh. I am humongo. I'm so
Size
big.
difference. Whoa. Hey, everyone.
Usually I like
Hi.
it the other way.
Okay, well, I can't even blame you for that. Hi.
There you go.
My name is
There
Dudasa,
you
the
go.
mascot of Lasercut Legends. I was made to be the object of your affection, so how about you give me all you got? I am joined here by my husband. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, it's me, Phen. So happy to be here today.
I'm fixing my mic. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. We're
Nice.
here. We're vibing. It's been a few weeks. It's been a very tumultuous few weeks. Not between us and the world.
Yeah. We have been really busy. Really extremely busy over the past couple weeks. There's been a lot of balancing stuff for different cosplays and different events and stuff that we've been going to, so it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah. Guys, you know it's bad when I have to give up a Dodger game. A couple's Dodger game too. Ugh.
I know. We couldn't make
It's
it to
fine.
there was a game on Friday last week.
And they won,
that
didn't
we couldn't
they?
go to. I think maybe. Or did we? Or was that the game we lost? I don't know.
Well, whichever.
I hope we won.
Either way.
But
You know what? If they lost because we weren't there.
there you go. Exactly. We've been pretty good. Luckily, each game we've attended, we've won.
Yeah.
So we're the magic. We're the magic.
We'll
you
keep
know?
that streak going, hopefully.
But we're here to recap Ren Faire today, right?
Yes. We'll talk about yesterday's Ren Faire. Not yesterday. 2 days ago. Saturday's.
Okay. Do we
I
want to
guess-
mention the first one at all, or?
Well, I mean, I'm not against it.
Okay.
All right. So, 2 weeks ago, we went to the first Ren Faire of the year, and that was Pirates Weekend. And I was like, oh my God, it's Pirates Weekend. This is like in April or something. I was like, oh, not April. This was in March. I was like, yo, Pirates Weekend. We should dress up as Odysseus and like other characters. So I was either going to be Hera.
From Epic.
From Epic, yes, I should clarify. I was either going to be Hera or Cersei. You were either going to be Hermes or Odysseus. And
That's right.
we ended up deciding on you being Odysseus and me being Cersei, and it was successful. I just definitely went through so much to get there.
You pulled all-nighters and stuff, which honestly at this point is pretty typical of our cosplay routine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we know we shouldn't, but it's just how it goes.
There's no choice.
But yeah.
I was gonna say I feel very vindicated because 2 weeks ago I had very nearly 2 all-nighters in a row where it was like Thursday to Friday and then Saturday to Sunday that I had all-nighters going. And then this last time I pulled an all-nighter from Friday to Saturday and you were there with me.
I was.
Yeah,
For most of the time
yeah.
I only got 2 hours of sleep for that. Those
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, this past cosplay.
Welcome to the club.
Indeed, thank you. It was a lot of work, but cosplaying Odysseus and Cersei was really fun. We got noticed a lot. I got noticed a lot because people thought I was Poseidon.
Which is so funny.
I made a big trident. Yeah, it was funny because it was Pirates Week and people were like, "Oh my God, it's Poseidon!" And I was like, "Well, actually, I'm Odysseus, but sure." It was fine. It was fun. It was really fun.
It was kind of cute how they'd come up to you. We had like a I almost said Jack Black, a Jack Sparrow, come up to you.
Jockey.
Stop. He came up to him and he's like, he gave him a cool coin. He's like, you know what? Thank you for letting our ships traverse the seas. And he's like, oh yeah, you're welcome.
It was cool. That was really cool. Yeah, that Jack Sparrow, it was a good cosplay too. It was a good outfit.
He looked like
really nice.
him.
He did look like him. Made me think it was Johnny Depp in the flesh.
Oh.
But yeah, that first time, which again is not the one we went to 2 days ago, but 2 weeks ago. It was really cool, really fun. Weather was deceiving but nice. It was cold, so we were like, oh, okay, it's gonna be cold and cloudy. We didn't put sunscreen on, and we got sunburned like fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well,
because the sun came out for a couple hours, and yeah.
It wasn't hot. I was freezing with my teeth chattering when we got there because I didn't have a jacket. I'm in like this like skimpy 2-piece, and
yeah, you're just like a top and a skirt.
So he only got like a little sunburn on his face and his arms. I got like my shoulders, my arms are peeling. Oh.
Yeah, you got sunburn pretty bad, unfortunately. Yeah. But it was still a really fun day.
It was super fun. It was super fun. There was another epic group as we were leaving. We saw that it was like kind of big too. There was Odysseus, a Circe, an Athena, a Poseidon.
Was there a Circe?
Yeah, there was.
There was? I thought it was just Athena.
No, I took a photo. They gave me a pig. They gave you a pig.
Oh, they did give me pigs. That's right. Okay, yeah. Go on.
So I think they did super well. Hey, hey, your
hello.
Your homicipher got chosen. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for submitting.
Yeah, Dulce just span the wheel, and is it posted? Is it uploaded?
It's uploaded.
I haven't seen it. Yay, that's cool. So all the members can go watch that and vote.
It was COD, both Middle Earth games and Homicipher that were RNG chosen. So
amazing.
I'll let y'all vote amongst yourselves. But I actually think I will stream a couple of the recommendations or a couple of these suggestions on my own time. No, not on my own time. That implies off stream. On stream, not part of this membership thing though. So I'll do Coffin of Andy and Lele. I'll go through them because actually this is a really good month. Quite a bit of them were really good ideas. So
yeah,
that helps.
Nice.
I was starting to ask myself like, guy, I'm running out of games. I play Limbus, I play Devil May Cry, and I ran out of Lies of P. So what's next? But yeah, sorry.
Hopefully Call of Duty will be next. You can complete the campaign in all 3 games.
Oh my god.
And learn what it was like to be a formative teenager when the COD games came out.
Well, I
You'll
will
understand
absolutely.
my experience.
I won't be playing online. Is that okay? I don't need
No,
people saying
just
slurs.
the campaign. Campaign is all I want you to experience.
Okay.
You don't have to play online. It's filled with hackers anyway. So.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, all single player. But anyways, Ren Faire.
Yeah, Ren Faire, so good. So that was 2 weeks ago, and then this last time was RenCon, and so back in November, a couple cosplay mutual like friends of friends, they were dressed up. We were all kind of like Dungeon Menshi. So this was at AX Chibi. I was Marcel. Buster was Chilchuck's wife. And a couple of friends were like kind of stragglers, like, oh, there's a Falion, there's a Laios, there's a Chilchuck. A Chilchuck. Well, we knew the Chilchuck, but
yeah, it was
like meeting people, and it kind of turned into like there's a lot of people here. We could do Ren Faire Dungeon Menshi, and I was like, can I join? Points right, points left. Can I join? And then you're like, can I join too? And they're like, yeah. So we kind of got sorted into just like the extra characters because the main cast all had their own places, which like fair, fine. I've been Marcial plenty of times. I could be someone else. Also the Marcial that they had, we met them. They're so cute. Okay, I won't talk about
they're great.
Meeting in time, but we'll talk about our process. You decided you want to go ahead and say your side?
Yeah. So when this cosplay group formed, we were like, okay, like who can be who? And I was like, well, it'd be really cool to take part. And I was like, I haven't done a cosplay for myself in many years. I've always recently made stuff for Dulce or just worked on commissions that we get with Lasercut Legends in terms of cosplay and 3D printing and other stuff. And I'm like, well, it would be really cool to be something for myself. And we didn't have a Shuro, and I was like, well, I could be Shuro. And because his outfit was simple enough, I mean, relatively. And I was like, okay, there are a couple things I can do here. So I decided to be Shuro, and it went really well. I think really well. In terms of the cosplay, I did a lot of 3D printed elements. We're gonna make a video about it. So I won't go, super crazy, but made 3D prints of the armor. It's my first time using foam in terms of making foam armor. So I made foam like gauntlets and a chest piece and back armor and all this stuff. And then I did a bunch of 3D printing for the sword and sheath. I designed it all. I designed the shoulder armor and I printed it all out and everything. So it was a big project. Something that I was kind of not expecting to be a big project, but it was.
Thanks, EJ.
Amazing.
Thanks for becoming a sugar baby again. Hi.
Thank you
fuck
so
you,
much.
Dulce, and love you, Phen. Thank you. Love you too.
Amazing.
Or fuck you too. I don't know which one you want from me.
Thank you, EJ.
Thank you, guys.
But yeah, so my cosplay process, it was long and arduous because I had never really worked on something for myself in a very long time. But it went really well. And Dulce really helped with everything.
This motherfucker is like a goddamn sleeper agent. Because tell me why his seams were damn near perfect on his foam. Tell me why this motherfucker had such nice and neat glue seams that he didn't even need quick seal. What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
I just read some of the books you sent me, and I was like, all right, I think I can do this, and listen to your advice, and it all.
Bitch, it was perfect. What the hell?
Thank you so much.
Crazy.
And we were gonna have like better photos and stuff to either post preemptively, or we were gonna record some stuff for the video, but it was fucking pissing rain. It was so wet, and we just we got there a little later, but it worked out because it was raining from like 9 a.m. to basically like 1 to 1:30 p.m. And so we got to Ren Faire late. But it worked out because once we got there, you and we just sat in the car. We're like, I'm not getting dressed. I'm not going out. It's literally pouring. Like, oh man.
And I felt so bad. First of all, like my wig, I couldn't get it in time. The lace front ripped. And so I was like already late. I told myself I have to get ready. Like I was working through the night and I was like at 6, I have to have this finished by 6 o'clock. No, bitch. You didn't have it finished until like 8 something. You're supposed to be there. Like we're supposed to leave the house at 9. And I had like already resorted myself to doing makeup in the car, which ended up working out. But
yeah, your makeup came out great. You looked awesome.
Thank you. It was Ren Faire God Fence. Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about soaking. Oh, not you know what? Yeah. Yes. So it's late as fuck and we're like, oh shit, we're late. Like God, I feel so bad because I told them we'd be there by 9:30 and we'd all hang out and tailgate and pregame before. No, absolutely not. We were not the only ones who were late, but no one went into the fucking Ren Faire. They all, like, we split because Buster was also with us, I should say. Buster was dressed up as Thistle from the Jumanji. They were good. They were fucking dressed up by 8 o'clock, like ready, good to go, wig, hair, everything. And they're so nice. They started ironing my costume while I was getting ready. I was just like, ah. I needed it. I needed every fucking soaking like with Warmans. Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, we went in Houston. It was hot as fuck. We could still exist. It rained when I was in Houston too. Oh my god. Houston just is wet, I guess.
It is wet. But usually our Ren Fair experiences are blazing hot.
Yes,
So
like
this is the
90
off year.
degrees.
Like this to have it be super rainy the day of was like
It was
unprecedented.
weird.
But yeah, continue. We got there late, but everyone else was
Yeah,
no
so
one
they
went
split.
in because it was just pouring rain.
No one went in, you're right. Buster went with them, so they all got wasted. You and I took a nap in the car because we're like, it's raining.
We did.
We're not. Was it humid? I don't know. Was it humid?
I mean, kind of. Well, I don't think it was that humid because it didn't actually warm up. It stayed pretty cold actually the whole day. So it was wet, but not like warm and wet. It was kind of cold.
Yeah, okay, that's
like
fair.
It was like high 60s, right? The whole day,
yeah,
essentially.
66 at some point.
Yeah, it was pretty cold, and it was windy, so I don't think any of the air wasn't really that stagnant to be like humid.
Point. Okay, yeah.
EJ, I too appreciate the rain, just not when I'm in a dirt field.
In sandals.
Yeah, it was really muddy for Shuros for his cosplay. I have these like leather sandals that I actually bought at Ren Fair because so I had sandals for Odysseus, but they were just off Amazon, and literally I wore them the whole day before to like break them in, and I was like, okay, this is fine. And then when we got to Ren Fair, in walking, after we'd done the photo shoot, after we did recording for the video, in walking, the straps like broke on this sandal, and I had to like drag my it was a whole thing, but the shoe was literally coming off my foot, and we made it into Ren Fair to this vendor that sells leather shoes. It's called Native Earth. It's pretty cool. They're really high quality leather stuff, and I had to get new shoes, and then I wore those same shoes today 2 days ago to Ren Fair, but man, my whole foot was just submerged in water, and it was like in mud, and I was just like, well, this is my life, and that's okay.
And I mean, I got jealous that I actually got my own pair. I got sized for my own pair because they're like
you did.
I keep wanting to say Octanavel, but they're not strappy sandals in like a toe thong kind of way. They kind of hug your foot, and they're just so cute. I got them. I got matching with you, so I got them in brown.
Yeah, we got the same pair of shoes.
I was just like, these are awesome. And if I do, which I probably will, Maizuru again, she has sandals in the manga, so I think I would just go for sandals in the same vein.
Yeah.
Over the foot? Yeah.
Do we want to pull up a photo of Maizuru and Shuro just to show?
Yeah. I mean, we can do that.
In case people don't know Dungeon Menchie.
Which I don't know.
Hopefully everyone knows.
Hopefully everyone knows. I'll do Shuro first. I'll do their manga versions. Ooh.
Yeah. But it was wet. We still had fun after the rain ended, and we were able to go in and meet up with everybody, and it was really fun. We got recognized a lot, which was really cool.
It was awesome.
And this particular event, we mentioned Pirate Week was the one 2 weeks ago, but for our Ren Fair, they have like, it goes on for 2.5 months, and some weekends they have and they have like special event weekends, and this one was Ren Con, and it's essentially like supposed to be like an anime convention, and where people, and it just encourages people to dress up for like anime based things.
Or not anime, just like anything. Like the playlist, not the playlist, the contest was time travelers. So people who are doing steampunk and Doctor Who and shit.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we, it was just really fun. It was a really good day. We met up with everybody. You guys drank a lot, and not that much. I mean, kind of.
You know what? Me personally, I didn't drink that much, but like
everyone else got hammered.
They got wasted. It was like the first time. I kept hearing, "This is the first time I've ever been publicly drunk." I was like, "Really? Okay, Slay."
Yeah.
I'm pulling up.
It was pretty
I'm
funny.
doing not the full bodies, but the art by the animators.
Yeah, that's fine. But we got so many group photos, a whole lot of like attention. It was really good. Yeah, that was me.
Wait, they're facing. Yeah, okay. I'll put Shudo here, and then I'll put Maizuru. So yeah, he dressed up like that. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Thank you. I 3D printed all the shoulder stuff. I did foam for that black
Specify.
metal.
You designed
like
it.
Chest piece. I did design it. I did 3D model it and everything.
It's Maizuru.
And it came out great. Came out really, really cool.
So the relationship between these two, it's that
this was kind of whack for us to be married and cosplay these two people.
Yeah. So Maizuru, the character, the woman on the left, she is his retainer, and oh, EJ, you finished it? Hell yeah. Okay, so you know. So she is the mistress of his dad, but I'm woke and I realize that it's not her choice. She pretty much works for his dad, so if he wants to have a relationship with her, she has no choice. But did he have the pathetic man feel? I don't know. He was pretty fucking cool, actually.
I had the sword and everything. I made the katana, made it all. But actually, I didn't bring it into Ren Faire because
it was raining.
It was raining, and also at our Ren Faire, they have a thing with swords. Whether obviously, most people bring in plastic foam or whatever.
She's a retainer. Stop. That's not
they make you what's called peace tying the sword if it has a sheath, and it essentially means they put a plastic zip tie to like the sheath. And with my prop and all the paint job and stuff, knowing the zip tie would fuck up with the paint and everything, and I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna bring it in, and I wouldn't even be able to take it out, so I just kept it in the car.
Which was, I think, for the best, because now it's pristine. You'd actually be able to place it then instead.
Yeah. Exactly.
But she's a retainer. No, I don't know how to like translate. Like she protects him. She calls him master. So obviously the Shudo family has a sort of I guess power over everyone. Ooh, are you gonna mute yourself?
No, don't worry about it. Actually,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, I will. One sec. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So but that's them. So they're really cool. They're barely in the anime so far. Their nobility. Yeah. That's a good point. And it was great. I had a great time. Unfortunately, like I said, my wig didn't work out, so I just did the makeup and that was it. Same thing with Phen. He's not used to wearing wigs, so he was like, I can't do this. And I was like, you know what, fair. We're both gonna be wigless, bald-headed bitches. I had so much fun. I think it was great. I didn't make any. Well, I asked Phen to print out some ofuda, which is like the talismans, but I kept forgetting that they were in my sleeves. Even though I was able to put my phone and stuff in my sleeves because she doesn't have pockets. Well, I bought a hakama and that did. But anyway, it was super cute. I had fun. I want to remake it with time, proper time, just because I felt cool. I felt cool having the wings. She's based off of a red-crested crane, like a Japanese red-crested crane. So she has her sleeves. She's wearing a kariginu with a suikan collar. That means nothing to most people, but it meant a lot to me. So I picked up a pattern and I started drafting the wings, and it looks super, super cool. And I wish I could do better. So I want to remake it like proper, because there's some things I wish I could have changed, and I just did not have the time for it.
Yeah, I get you. I might have to go again in a moment because I'm getting a call back. But
yeah.
The cosplay stuff is really fun. It's really, really fun, but there's a big hurdle to doing it for a lot of people, but we were able to make it happen, and we got recognized a lot, so it was very fun.
It was awesome.
Pretty hilarious internally for us to be like, yeah, I'm cosplaying this guy, and she's cosplaying my fictional dad's mistress. It was great. It's great. It's really good.
Hey, but it kind of worked out because there was the Fallen and the Laios they're also married. So
Yeah, the Fallen and Laios are married, so
we're not the only
funny.
weirdos. Woohoo!
Yeah, it's great.
You never cosplayed before. You can't see yourself doing so unless it's like an entire monster without showing your face. Hey, those are cool. I love
People do
oversized
object heads all the time.
Object
really
heads,
cool.
but like even just monster. Like you go to Midsummer Scream and you got fuckers on stilts. Oh, it's so cool. I love it.
It is cool. So EJ, there is a niche for you. There is a niche. If you ever choose so, there is a niche. People do like not showing their face like all the time. So don't worry.
I think I'm due for a fully like armor costume. I don't know who though. I don't have time.
Yeah. I don't even know from what recent game or fandom.
Wait, I'm an idiot. Shard plate.
Okay. Stormlight Archive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I see.
What?
No, it's great. Okay,
you mute yourself. Damn. But yeah, four-legged on stilts monsters, those are so cool. They're so fucking cool. I love them. But yeah, Ren Faire was great. We mentioned the rain, right? So we're in the car and we just woke up from a nap because we're like, well, we're not going inside. It's piss and rain. We only have one umbrella. And so we took a nap, woke up, we're like, all right, cool. It's 1:30. Let's go ahead. Let's get out there. Let's start getting dressed. And when I opened my car door, there were 2 inches of rain. It was bad. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm wearing boots. But he's wearing sandals. So this motherfucker is all of his toes submerged in this like rainwater mud. I felt so bad. He's like, my toes are so cold. My toes are gonna fall off. This is awful. I was like, no, fuck. Like we were able to get dressed all fine, but it started sprinkling. We were like, oh shit, dude, we just gotta fucking hoof it, get to Ren Faire and just like meet up with everybody. And it worked out. Actually, like even though we missed the first like 4 hours, we did a lot afterwards. Glad we were able to have a fun time even with nature trying to stop us. Thank you. It was awesome. So we met up with the group and there was about 8 of us. Unfortunately, some people had to dip, so we were missing a Kabru and we were missing a Zutsumi, but there was still like a huge turnout of people and we're all dressed up to some level because we weren't the only ones missing parts of our costume, thankfully. I felt better having realized that. But everyone looks so fucking cool. So it's just awesome. And we met up with them. They were buying alcohol immediately and I was like, you know what, my breakfast was a donut and change. I'm also gonna have alcohol, so I bought my thing and let me feel good for the rest of the day because empty stomach, that shit's gonna hit me immediately, and it did, and it was fantastic. So I had my IPA. Everyone else was like vibing, trying to get their drinks. They already had Monsters and Red Bulls and mead and Buzz Balls and everything. We were like, oh shit, you guys are fucking prepared. And then we what's so funny is that we were all walking and we ended up going the same direction as the pub crawl. So we mostly all have drinks in our hands while the pub crawl is going next to us and they're all cheering and hooping and hawing and we're like, yeah, pub crawl. We're not part of the pub crawl, but pub crawl. That shit was awesome. And then there was like kissing, the staff members are like free kisses and then they like fuck around with you, they give you a fish, they do everything but like on the lips kissing. And then we went to the washing well wenches, which is like I guess one of the most popular shows at Ren Faire. They like toured around the nation. Worth it. They're so funny. They're so fucking funny. I loved it. They have a very like sexual type of joking, but they're very kind about it. They make sure that you're also involved. But It's just so funny. We were dying, and it's like audience participation. So they're trying to get. It was our Lylos's first time at the Ren Faire, and we were just. They were. So we ended up having to split, but it was actually kind of more fun to sit behind and watch them, because they're trying so hard to get this fucker to get on stage, and it was great. There was like, who has a lovey? Who has a honey? And then they picked up 3 guys to sort of prove their love for their partner. And then at some point, they give you a carnation to give to their partner, right? But the ladies, because it's the thing is that they're cousins. The 2 ladies have the flower in their mouth, and you have to try and like get it out of their face, and it like get it from them, and they're just trying to kiss you the whole time. Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny. It was great. I had a blast. I was hooting and hawing. It was so fun. And then after that, I think we walked over. We split off for food. So Phen and I got some roast beef sandwiches because they're really filling for what they are. Some roast beef, some fries, some apple juice. I needed the sugar to pick me up, so I got that. And then after like we washed our hands and stuff, that's important because we were like, where the fuck is everybody? Oh, they're at this place, and we're trying to find them, and I just hear screaming, and the screaming sounds really, really familiar. And lo and behold, they're on this like dragon thing. It's like a have you been to Six Flags? It's kind of like the pirate ship, but it's a dragon where you're sort of swaying back and forth. And my goodness gracious, it was so funny. I recorded it. They're like,
they were screaming a lot.
They were screaming, and they would take their shoes. The workers would steal your shoes.
The workers, because everything's all manual, and they would push the boat. They would like the workers would be on the ground. They would catch it, and then they would run and like throw the boat, and that's how we would swing. And each time it came back, the dudes would either take off shoes that were easy to take off, like slip-ons or sneakers, or they would like untie people's shoes. It was really funny.
It was so fun. It was so great. I loved it. We need to do that when we go. We have to. Please. Yeah. I'll scream.
For sure.
It's gonna be absolutely insane.
It was great.
Yeah. Chimera Phen is hot. Phen is not attractive to me, but I get it. I'm a dragon appreciator, so I understand.
I appreciate Fallen in all forms.
Okay.
All forms.
I like blondes, but I prefer Marcial.
Marcial is peak.
Marcial's just so stupid and silly. She's so dumb. I love her. She's book smart, not street smart.
Yeah, pretty much.
Giving the feet lovers some love. Oh, stop it. There's just people screaming, my shoe, and then they swapped your shoes at the end. It was crazy. It was a mess.
Yeah, it was really, really funny. Not only did they take the shoes off and put it on the ride, but they put the shoes back onto the wrong people.
Yeah.
It was great. This worker, he was skilled. He's done it before, but man, that was some precision movement.
Mm-hmm. Someone had athlete's foot. Dude, I thought about that. I thought about like, oh, if they put your foot, ooh. But I mean, we all had muddy shoes anyway, so I had wet socks because I had just bought my boots and somehow it seeped through, and I got rainwater in my feetsies. It was so sad.
It was rough. It was really wet, really wet. But we were able to still have fun. And you did archery. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Oh, I didn't mention that yet.
You did archery. That was cool. You always enjoy archery. You really love doing archery.
I really enjoy it, but I wasn't good at it this time. I was distracted because when I went 2 weeks ago, I was hitting bullseyes. It was so good. I was like, oh, I feel fucking cool. Girl, you're dressed up as something that, like, half of the reason they exist is for hunting. And yeah, you can't hit a bullseye? What's wrong with you? And then they fucking hit. Oh my god, this bit. I was like, I heard them all laughing and stuff, and I was like, oh, so what I miss? And the Elias goes, the bullseye for one.
Yeah, he was like, you're like, so what did I miss? And he was like, well, the target mostly. Fucking owned you. Owned you.
I was so sad. I was like, dude, please.
Because you got him with a pun earlier. I forget what it was.
Because I had a bunch of yen and there was a payphone, and then I was like, oh, I want to try it. And he goes, who are you gonna call? And I went, well, Ghostbusters.
yeah. That's what it was. That's right. You got him with the Ghostbusters, and he was like, "Ooh, I walked right into that, didn't I?"
Yeah.
It was great.
An archery class at the sports center near uni. That's so fucking cool. What the fuck?
That's cool.
I love archery. It's so fun. There's an you know what? There's an archery like class kind of thing at a shooting range. We gotta go. I gotta go. That shit's next to the fucking grocery store. I gotta do it.
It is. It's pretty cool. It's a really funny situation. What it is, it's a hunting store, and also a firearm store. But it's like a department store setup almost. But they have this area that's really, really long. It's like a long set of a couple aisles, and it's like an archery range in the store. And they do classes there, and they have. I mean, when we were there was people doing archery, and I was like, oh wow, it's just a thing.
I used to totally do it just because it seems so interesting.
Yeah, and it's just down the road from us, which is pretty cool. Archery is fun. But you preferred rock climbing? Oh yeah, my college had my university had a rock climbing wall, and a lot of people love doing that. It's pretty cool. I mean, not many places have stuff like that, so that's cool though.
Watched an anime about rock climbing, so I'm pretty much an expert.
The Climbing Girls anime.
Yeah, I didn't even finish it, but I'm pretty much an expert.
That's fair. That's fine. You know all you need to know.
Exactly.
Great. need nothing else.
Nothing else. I had a blast. I seriously did. After that, we all kind of separated. So they went back to the car, had some snacks because they didn't want to eat fair food. We forgot our snacks, so teehee. Phen, do you know how to belay someone? Oh, or asking me?
Something. Is that when they do the rappelling? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
With the rope?
There's carabiners involved. And you gotta bring them to. Yep. Yeah. Sure. Hi, Buster.
That's the most of our knowledge. Hi, Buster. We were talking about earlier how you guys were crazy on the dragon ride and got your shoes stolen.
You're too baby to fire a gun, so you need a skill for the eventual zombie apocalypse. We went shooting yesterday. It's pretty fun. It's pretty good.
And yeah, and actually Buster came with us.
Yeah.
And we took them to the range, and they had fun. So
they got your
cool.
fucking shoe.
They did.
Do you want in?
They did.
Buster,
yeah, we're just on Discord. In? If you're available.
Are you available? You can say your perspective, because you did so much more in Discord. For an expert, you would not trust me with your life. You cannot now. Killing myself.
It's over.
Oh yeah, Buster's starting to stream. They're doing a little mini stuff. Ooh. I'm excited. I'm excited. We're all gonna be so cool and popular. We're gonna be so big. We're gonna be 1 million followers each. Right? Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what the future has in store.
Wait, you did test stream to see how it worked on YouTube? Wait, I didn't get your fucking YouTube test stream. What the fuck? I thought it was private. I'm the fucking...
Damn.
You forget to send it to Ryan. Wait, I missed it. Fuck.
It's the growing pains.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Pains.
You know what? To be fair, I did a whole Baldur's Gate like stream, and I didn't realize I didn't go live.
That is rough. That is rough. We did see. It's a cat. It's really cool.
It's so cute.
It's really fun. It's very, very, very fun.
Faire was great. Faire was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. There was. We at the end, as we were nearing the end of the fair. Oh, did you talk about the shows that we saw?
I talked about washing well wenches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was cool. And then at the end, we saw this guy who was sort of like a mix of skills, like whipping. He used like multiple whips, like a fire torch that he would like balance on his chin as he like lies down on the ground and then stands up. It was pretty cool. Then like juggling tricks and sword and knife tricks. And it was very like the humor is something which it's a fun humor style that you don't really see that often, where like he doesn't really talk that much, but he kind of makes noises and he beatboxes.
He grunts and he's like
yeah, it was good. It was good. I appreciate that style of humor.
Not Jaxie Whipper.
Kind of
Jaxie Whipper doesn't hit the West Coast, unfortunately. But same.
This guy's name was Aaron Bonk.
I love that.
That's who this guy's was. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And that was essentially the last thing we did before we left, and went to dinner afterwards.
It was great. It was so yummy. I got so much. I got yummy food in my belly.
Yes, dinner was great. It was very, very cool. We ate at a Lucille's barbecue. If anyone's ever eaten at those before.
They're great.
It was awesome.
You know how hard it is to go to a barbecue place and be like, I can't eat ribs because I'm in front of all of these new people, and their first impression of me can't be food in my teeth.
You scarfing down some ribs with barbecue sauce all over your face, and
Dude,
I get it.
When we went to Applebee's after the fucking show, after the concert, you did throw up in front of them. That's true.
You did throw up.
But they like you, rough. So it's different. They like you.
So funny. They liked all of us. It was great. Honestly, really, really good group of people that we were able to meet and interact with.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They're sweet. They're sweet people. They really are like so welcoming, and I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to cosplay with them, because like, how the fuck else do you ever think to get into these situations?
Yeah.
I like cosplay friends. I think it's awesome. I think it's so sick. We're not gonna dress up next time. We're going to Ren Faire in like plain clothes. We're dressing up and like not cosplay. EJ, you're so mean to me.
Damn, EJ. They liked all of us. Not to worry. Not to worry.
I got into an argument over Arcane.
Very good friends.
A very academic argument.
Did argue about Arcane. Yes, that was the thing. That was the thing.
I was like, I have very strong feelings about this. I enjoyed the first season. I'm cosplaying Vi. I have to have media literacy. Ooh. It was a Socratic seminar. Bitch, it kind of was. And at some point, we were just interviewing. Hi, Demir. We were just interviewing people. Like, what's your favorite like movie of all time? And then your favorite current movie. And what did you say? Tell them what you said.
So yeah, I divide this thing of like, what's your favorite TV show or what's your favorite movie? I always have two categories. I have favorite recent movie and favorite movie of all time. And my favorite recent movie, which Buster showed us, was the fucking Miraculous movie. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Miraculous.
Miraculous
I don't know.
Ladybug.
It's a kid show. It's a kid show, right? But it's what,
Yeah.
French?
Yeah.
French kids show. And I obviously have never seen it before, but I know a lot about it adjacent because Dulce knows a lot about it. Buster knows a lot about it. And apparently the movie was really good, and so we watched it. And man, it's a fucking great movie. It's a great animated movie. Really good, really fun, and supposedly, according to like everyone on the internet, way better than the TV show.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it was pretty good. So anyways, that's my favorite recent movie, just because it was just really animated well and the story was satisfying and good. But then my favorite movie of all time was the Carl Urban Judge Dredd. If anyone is familiar with Judge Dredd, it's a comic book series. It's a series that I really like. And there's 2 Judge Dredd movies. There's an 80s one with Sylvester Stallone. Less into that because he takes off his helmet, and Judge Dredd's whole thing is you don't see his face. He keeps his helmet. The helmet stays on during crime fighting. But the Carl Urban Judge Dredd movie, which came out in 2015, I think, that was really good. Excellent movie. Excellent just representation of everything in the Judge Dredd universe. So that's probably my favorite movie of all time, just because it's a great movie of a franchise that I care a lot about.
Let's rewatch it.
Yeah, we should. It's great.
Like,
That's Carl Urban.
Ages ago.
Yeah. Judge Dredd is dope. It's pretty good.
So cool.
EJ's favorite is The Mask with Jim Carrey or Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim!
Stand original Pacific Rim.
There was no sequel.
Such a good movie. There was no sequel, exactly. They made one movie and that was it. The end. Sorry, John Boyega, but that movie doesn't exist. Only the first Pacific Rim. It's great.
What is mine?
What
did I
did
say mine was? Oh, yes.
I forget.
Phantom of the Opera, 2004 with Gerard Butler.
Yes. Obviously.
And that was the most like all over for the full like my whole life. Phantom of the Opera is my favorite. And then there's a middle ground of Repo where I was like, look, I acknowledge that the directors behind the team or on the team are like fucking awful, but like Repo, absolutely. And then the most recently Transformers 1 for sure.
Yeah. You really enjoyed Transformers 1, which makes a ton of sense. It was really good. Really good.
And we did do a wheel spin. I will set up the poll for you guys after stream. But so Call of Duty Modern Warfare was chosen, both Middle-earth, so Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor were chosen, and then Homicipher. So we got options, and you guys will pick.
My only thing, not to sway the vote, but people should definitely vote for. If you are going to vote for a Middle-earth game, do Shadow of Mordor. This is my thing because it's the first game in the series.
Okay. Oh.
And Shadow of War is the second game.
Okay, I phrased it in the video because I didn't know. I thought there were just different starting points. Okay.
Yeah, if you are gonna vote, again, not to sway anybody, but Shadow of Mordor is the first one. And
okay.
You kind of need, not that you need to play it to understand the second game, but like this, you learn the whole story of like why your character is the way he is, and because it's a single player game, so it's kind of important to have the whole story picture.
That makes sense. Okay, I get that. Same thing with what was I gonna say? Saving Private Ryan and School of Rock. I've seen School of Rock. Never seen Saving Private Ryan.
We gotta watch Saving Private Ryan. I'm with you. That is a fucking amazing movie. Obviously very bloody. It's about World War II. But man, excellent movie. Tom Hanks. It's great. Really, really good movie.
No, you're right. Someone did say School of Rock was one of their favorites too.
Yeah, at our dinner last night.
It's gonna be weird if I play Shadow of War after, or Shadow of Mordor. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. The Nemesis system. What's that?
That was the thing I was talking about, where this is the game that has the orcs where you kill either like you kill an orc or something, and they might come back stronger later, and it's like, you thought you killed me, but I am back stronger, and they have like a metal arm or something, or you know, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's actually kind of cool.
But it did, like, it is probably an example of like the best Nemesis system game franchise, I would say. The Middle Earth games. It was just executed really well, and you'll see if you play it.
Cool. I like that. Once we get I don't know, actually. I've gone back and forth, and I think we decided Discord, like public Discord's probably. I'll let Phen, you're the one who came up with the idea. I'll let you decide. You explain.
Well,
I'm nervous.
Yeah, there's pluses and minuses to having a Discord. Obviously, a lot of people have like cool fan interaction and stuff. But where we are in our life situation right now, one, we don't really have people who we can reliably like pay or have to moderate. And I know a lot of people, people in probably chat right now are like, oh my gosh, like I could be a mod, all this stuff. And, that's cool. And we appreciate it. But there's just a lot that goes into it. And I mean, we all know the YouTuber world. Shit goes down in Discord. Stuff happens. They'll say you were in a streamer member Discord relatively recently until a little while ago, and there was just stuff that goes on, and it's just like there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong, and a lot of stuff that has a lot of residual effects with people being able to interact either directly with each other or with the streamer, whatever. There's a lot of weird situations that can happen, and we think where we are right now, we don't feel comfortable enough or equipped enough to run something like that. As much as we know it would be an amazing thing, and I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy. It's for us, and seeing how many YouTubers, many people have had bad stuff happen in terms of interacting with people on Discord.
How many times does it come out where it's like there's racist people in a chat or in a stream, and they're trying to date the mods, and the mods are abusing their power, and they're doing it behind the not that I don't trust you guys, I just don't want to have that even like as an option to even allow any sort of any bad apples to interact with my community. And also, I'm on my phone a lot already. I'm kind of addicted to my phone.
This is another thing in terms of I don't know, the modern life, and I don't know, like with social media, and also as it comes to our marriage, it's just like, obviously for both of us, being on technology all the time or being on our phone all the time is not super healthy for either of us, I don't think. And it's just something that we don't want to spend time on, especially because we already have a lot of responsibilities and priorities as it comes to the channel and making videos and making, like, I do all the editing and all this stuff, and she'll say she does the script writing and things for the voiceovers and all this stuff for recording for videos. And it's just like, we already have a lot on our plate, and having that to manage would be too much.
Yeah. And I can say, being in a Discord where it's like, yeah, there could be, I've made cool friends through those Discords, but like, I only talk, not to put my own personal anecdote and treat that as like evidence of how everyone reacts, but I can say from personal experience that like people get weird. So, but hey, that's why I want to do more stuff members wise, so that it's a little more official and like native to YouTube. So. Right.
All
right. Orcs can cheat in the game. Too much drama and sussy stuff, even with mods. Bad apple toho. Never run it on. I continue. I was able to show that to you for the first time. That was crazy. I can't believe I introduced Bad Apple to you.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea who. I had no idea.
You're no longer a bad apple version. You're based. You know shit. Nemesis system is very good because every enemy you face is different and will never be the same. They have different personalities, and always some urukai can be funny and they can be serious and freaky.
Yeah, it's man, like until you experience it, there's no real way to describe. And there's a method. You can either like kill your opponent, or you can like humiliate them. So there are things where like people just humiliate the same orc like over and over and over and over again. And then they just keep reappearing, and they're like, everyone hates me. I have to kill you, and it's just, please kill me, because no one wants to like be my friend or whatever. It's just, I don't know.
You can bully people.
Just,
oh no, this sounds fun.
Yeah, you can. So you can just like humiliate the same orc over and over and over.
That's so funny. Wait, I'm kind of down now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like if it gets voted for, I would like honestly next regular series in addition to Devil May Cry and stuff.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
You think I'd like it?
I would really love to play. I would really love to see you play these games because they're some of my favorite games. I beat both games like when they came out, and and I think you can adjust the difficulty. So
easy, baby. I'm here for a good time and not a long time. Although it'll be a long time if we're playing hard. So, I salami. You hate Paris? Why do you hate Paris? It's stinky and gross and everyone's mean. Why would you hate that? I also have someone be a Discord mod is a fate worse than death. Shit, that's kind of true. Urukai can call you darling or sweetness. Tell you they're gonna kill you seductively. Gay?
Gay?
Are they?
Some they that's just like how they speak.
Yeah, but
and,
like,
I mean, if
you're a man,
maybe it's gay. Orcs don't really have until so orcs historically did not really have genders until Rings of Power, the Amazon series, where they showed like it was a scene with a female orc and like an orc baby. I think that was a thing, and that was like the first time in lore that there had been like a female presenting orc. They had always been sort of, male.
Oh.
So I don't really know what the official thing is because I know that they changed some stuff for Rings of Power. But anyways.
Okay.
But some do just talk like that, and you can interpret it however you want.
Is it like Transformers rules where like technically there's not a gender, but there are mostly male presenting and then like a handful of women?
That might be a way to see it.
Okay, that's fair. I like bullying people. I do. It's fun. No need for Discord drama. We got controversy right here. Hell yeah, let's say slurs, baby. Dude, we started talking about slurs at the table. It was crazy. We were talking about our favorite, literally going around. No one answered it, but at some point people were like, all right, so what's your favorite slur? I found out that one of the people was Mexican too, so we started talking about that. You think the noodle fuck? I think they'd appreciate the noodle fuck. Can I say that? Can I talk about that?
If you want.
Well,
if you want, I'm gonna pee really quick while you do this.
Damn.
But I will say I was totally fine with it.
Okay, so we were making ramen. He was making me ramen because I was having cravings, and I go like, this ramen smells really good. He goes, yeah, it really does. And just like out of habit or not, like out of instinct, I went, yeah, I bet it does, you noodle fuck. And then immediately I was like, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Because if we were making pizza, I would have called him a pizza fuck. But instead, because we were making noodles, I called him a noodle fuck. It's not. I didn't mean it in a race way. I meant it because it was what we were cooking. If he was making pasta, I would have. Well, I think I still would have said noodle fuck. But like. If he was making tacos, I would have called him a taco fuck, you know. I was fucking dying. And so then I sent that to Buster. I like explained that like what just happened, just fucking relaying my life. And then they send me a voice message and it's like the like stereotypical Chinese music. Like they were just singing it. I was like, fuck, I don't get any reprieve, bro. I'm stuck here. But hey, it's maybe it's to get him back for all the times he sings like La Vaca at me or La Chona or some shit like that, you know? Fucking hell. It was just so funny where I'm like, wait a fucking second, this is not what I meant. This is not what I meant.
You guys see what I have to go through every day? Every day I'm just subjected to this.
Damn, bitch.
But yeah, it was really funny. I found it funny. But yeah, you're just surrounded by Asian people and all of your friends, so it's just how it goes.
Yeah, it just kind of works out that way where most of my friends are some kind of Asian or Asian adjacent.
Yeah.
I have so many Filipino friends, bro. It's crazy. I have like 4 off the top of my head.
Philippines.
He wants to go back to split. What's that? Huh? You're thinking a lot more DJ and your older family say slur to each other like it's an act of endearment. You see, someone else also thought it was a penis joke. It's not the penis joke. It's the other kind. Oh shit! What will the order be when playing? Whichever. I mean, one's gonna get voted on. 2 are gonna get voted on. Like I said, I still need to set up the poll. 2 are gonna get voted on.
Maybe you just make it. Maybe you just combine it together. So instead of 4 options, it's 3 options.
Well, then I gotta add one more.
I mean, no, but I mean, like, make Shadow of Earth and Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor the same thing, and it'll be like a.
But then that's only picking between 3. Is that okay?
I guess, but I think. Oh, I think it's okay.
Oh.
Give people 3 options.
If people think that's better. Split lip is a slur against the aliens in Halo. Spin again right here, right now. I can do that. I can do that.
The Covenant. Oh man,
Hold
Halo.
on, what's it
Halo's
called?
great.
Wheel. I'll do it right now. You talk.
Man, now I just want to talk about Halo. Man, that just made me think of that.
Over? Yeah, hold on. We're swapping screens. I don't have chat on. Hold on. There we go. This guys, I don't have chat. I'm sorry. Oh wait, it's covered. I'll be quick. Oh! Excuse me, motherfucker. What?
Hello?
Why is it the wrong thing? Excuse me, you're supposed to be...
Oh my gosh, behind the scenes.
Well, thankfully there's no special information. There we go. Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Anyway, the leftovers are Coffin of Andy and Lele, Baldur's Gate 3, Smash... Oh wait, no, I did it on the screen. Teehee. Smasher Pass, and a Dream Barbecue, Reddit Thread React, and then the Typing in Dead. So, right here, right now, we're gonna pick our 4th option. I'm scared.
Amazing. Da 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 da.
The incest game.
What? Hit me. Crossing my fingers for Andy and Lele. Oh my god, it's looking good.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Okay,
amazing.
Well...
And just a reminder to everyone that you can obviously submit a game as many times as you want, or an idea. There's no limit. How many times? So if your game doesn't get chosen, just submit it next month. Yeah,
that's why Homicipher's on there. That was twice. Your Warfare was twice. Okay, so now we're... Fuck, those are good games, though. I mean, okay, truth be told, like I said earlier, a lot of these games are really good, so I might play them on my own, just like for stream.
I mean, that's the dream, right? The members get the content that they want to see anyway, you know?
Yeah.
It might not have to be subjected to the wheel.
Yeah. Both your games got picked? Hell yeah. Shadow of War and the Coffin. Seen the horse race test? No, I haven't. One thing you wanted to ask, the ones that get picked and didn't win, back in the spin or not. For the month, like it's not gonna get held over from last month, but you guys, yeah, if you just want to keep repeating, that's fine. It's just that I don't go backwards and it doesn't save my usually it resets that. My brain is not working. It resets the options. And I find it easier if you guys just keep repeating it for the month, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is something where
explain again. If you could, it's not going to be from the previous month, but you guys can repeat for each new month.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. We might actually need to do a deep dive and talk about this with ourselves about what we do, because if it does carry over, like if someone cancels their membership but their submission that they submitted in previous months is still in the rotation, like I don't know if that is fair.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, maybe we're saying the same thing, but people submitted stuff last month and they didn't repeat it for May. But some people repeated, like you said, I still want to do Modern Warfare. Oz, like, I still want to do Homicipher. And so because you guys repeated it in that month's post, I added it. I didn't go back to April and pick the losers.
Right. But I'm wondering, like, yeah, I think it might just be better. I know it's kind of labor-inducive for the community, but I think it's better for us if people submit every month.
Okay, so yeah, we're saying the same thing. Awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah. I do appreciate it.
If it does become a big issue later on, and a lot of people are either complaining or asking that we change it, then we'll reevaluate it.
Mm-hmm. Middle Earth games are going to be combined. Yes. So I think it's. I mean, how long do they take?
It's sort of however long or short as you make it, because there are like side quests and stuff too.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Definitely, if the Middle Earth games do get chosen, I can probably at least do Mordor, and then we'll see how long it takes me to get through Mordor to do War. If not, I could just turn that into like a regular game stream, like how you said for Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I think so.
There's like split in my head. It's a dinky looking race of horses that's like the DVD hitting corners thing, but with deep lore and lesbian horses. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Do it like this and a barbecue, EJ Ganapala, April 2025. That way you have the name and the month. Oh, that's a pretty that's an option for sure. Shot of Mordor's 5 hours. Oh, 5 hours is short to me.
Yeah, like if you don't do any of the side quests, you get through the main story relatively quickly, I think.
Maybe 1 or 2 game. I'm okay with like a 1 or 2 game stream for sure. Or let me rephrase, 1 or 2 stream game. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Is there anything else we should mention before I set up the polls and stuff?
I think we're good. We'll sit on what you recommended, EJ. Thank you. That is very helpful though. We appreciate it. We appreciate everyone who's come and just here to pitch ideas and talk about stuff. It's really helpful.
Yeah. And I appreciate you guys being really patient with me as far as like getting used to this membership stuff. I think I want to do a lot of like big collab games so you guys can play with me, like Fall Guys. If they have a PC version of Fall Guys, that would be super fun. And just
they
like
do.
there is.
Yeah, that's how I played, because you played on the Switch and then I played on
Okay, Fall Guys for sure. I really want to do Fall Guys. Fall Guys members only, cause yay, that'd be super fun. That'd be so fun. I'm slow. I'm so smart and so fast, and like I'm literally so goated that you guys would have no idea. Longer at 10 hours max. Ooh, I mean, that's not like awful though.
It is a bigger game. Yeah, like considering some other stuff. It's
considering Liza P.
Yeah, considering Liza P, or even like your Limbus streams, you know, if you go 6 hours or however long.
I think it works out.
It's just it's all up to you how distracted you want to get with side quests and completionism, or if you just want to play the main story.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that then. That totally works.
Cool.
Yippee.
And
okay,
remember, everyone, the top 2 choices will be selected.
Yes. Even
though I think you can only vote for one thing, though, right?
Yeah, you can only vote for one.
Okay. Cool.
So it's just gonna be like 5 people voting, and then whatever top 2.
That's fine.
Side missions to lock some other missions. Oh, okay. Eventual DMC 2. We're going through the anime. We're getting through it.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of showing her the old DMC anime. Not the new Netflix one, but the old one.
And you said it's like an anthology series, which, like, thank God. I think Patty's annoying as a kid.
It's sort of. it's pretty monster of the week.
Okay, I kind of jive with that though. 2007. I love the art style.
It is pretty good. It's like old, like not necessarily Trigun, but what is it? Hellsing? It's very Hellsing.
Don't say that. I've never seen Hellsing.
Never seen Hellsing? Look
no.
It up. It's
I know it's a vampire thing, but I've never seen it.
It's pretty close. When did Hellsing come out? When is like the original?
Probably
Hellsing?
around the same era too. Probably gotta factor in how bad I am at the game. Yes.
2001.
2001. Oh my god, that's when I was.
It was the anime, but the manga has been going on. Oh, first episode date was October 4, 2003.
Oh, maybe there was an OVA.
Maybe. The manga started in 1997 and finished in 2008.
Okay.
In the recession.
Cool.
Anyways.
Hell yeah. Well, I think that's a really good place to stop. What do you think?
I think so. I think it's great. Thank you, everybody, for coming and listening to us rant about getting soaking wet at Ren Faire.
I'm sorry we couldn't do Soul.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So I don't. We can talk about it. Because Dulce opened my eyes. So if anyone has heard of Soul, or Sovel as it is on Steam, it's essentially tabletop Warhammer but in a digital format. I've played like about 20 hours of it. And I found it to be really good and really fun, and I was going to use it as a way to teach Dulce Warhammer digitally, because it essentially functions very similar. I mean, it's essential. It's a copy of Warhammer, but in digital form. And I was like, oh, okay, this is going to be a great way for her to learn the mechanics and stuff about it without us having to build all of our armies and paint everything and invest all that money. But then she pointed out, because she was literally making the thumbnail, and she was like, oh, this art is AI generated. And I was like, oh, really? I don't pay close enough attention, and the model graphics in the game are like in the bottom corner, so I don't really see it. But she is completely right. They are AI generated. And I was like, aw, well, I'm not going to make you obviously play a game that goes against your beliefs.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I feel bad because he was like super excited for us to play together, and then I was just going through it, and I'm like, these belts don't connect, these shoulder pieces aren't mirrored, this hair is a little, and then yeah, you finally just went to the Steam page and they had a disclaimer that they use AI generated assets, and I was like, oh, we gotta do something else. We gotta play something else. We're playing with our words. We're playing with ourselves.
Yep. Exactly. And the game is free. Like, there's a lot of pluses and minuses in terms of, I think the game is literally made by a person who's like trying to make Warhammer accessible to people, because all of the units are essentially copies from Warhammer Fantasy. And it's just like, Warhammer's really expensive. I made this free game, and, you know, where you can essentially play skirmish Warhammer. So it comes from a good place, but in obviously making the game free, they have DLC, and it's all like $5, and it's essentially just different factions. But they clearly, I mean, saved costs by using AI as to generate some of the to generate a lot of the graphics and characters and stuff. So it's tough because Warhammer in real life is fucking crazy expensive, and GW is a highly exploitative company when it comes to pricing. But anyways, just one of those things.
But like, even Magic the Gathering had AI generated cards, and people were like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Magic did? I didn't hear about that, but you know a lot more about all that stuff. But
yeah, I think it was Magic, unless it was something else. But
damn, Wizards of the Coast is fucking up.
Wizards of the Coast, yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. The Gathering art appeared. That was 3 months ago. Forced to admit that it published a marketing image for the game featuring some AI components.
Okay. I mean, still bad, but at least it wasn't a card. Because then it's really going
Gathering
downhill.
artist quits following AI controversy. Amidst AI art after banning. The Gathering allegedly scraped for AI generated art. Oh, that's different.
Oh, interesting.
But a just generative AI policy for Magic following controversy. Yeah. So they did a promo image that was just AI.
I see.
Wizard of the Coast, you fucking losers.
It's rough. But anyways.
I hope you guys are awesome. I hope you guys have had a good time. We are probably going to call it here.
Yeah.
A little bit of a shorter stream, but fruitful. Abby, thinking about
good.
your fruits.
We're just chatting. Oh my gosh. Hello?
Oh shit. Oh god. Tomorrow we're playing Limbus, and
I prefer thinking about nuts.
Oh. What about my grapefruits, huh? What about my melons?
Yeah. Those are always in my mind. Don't worry.
Okay. Hopefully they go on and make their own art / elements. Yeah, I mean, I totally would give it a shot if they hired some artists. Even if they were like simple, basic, like crappy sketches. I prefer that, because then a real person did that.
Yeah. I think, what was it? There was I think
the
their
DLC
newest
people are new.
Yeah, the newest DLC that they did, the newest faction, that was made by a real artist. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll redo the whole game.
Please. Anyway, thank you guys. Fun hearing us. Yeah, thank you.
Hard to tell. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Look forward soon. Our first vlog is being posted, hopefully in the next week.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's not much for us left to do. It's just a matter of ensuring that it's entertaining the whole way through. So
yes,
gotta do some script writing for the voiceovers, but otherwise, pretty decent. We're getting there. I hope you guys like it. I felt super pretty, and that's always important to me. God, I even mentioned that in stream. Yes. I'm so vain. Oh my god. Anyway.
That's funny. But look forward to that video coming out soon. And it has the shout out to all the members and people for supporting us, especially Awe. So it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Why are you gonna spoil it like that?
Well, you know, just letting people know that perk is a real thing. You know, it's not just there for looks.
For show. All right.
For show. That's the word.
I'll see you guys. Do you have any parting words besides, I guess, the
I
promo
do.
for the vlog? Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I'm all good. Just thank you everyone for coming and for continuing to support us. We appreciate
Yeah.
everyone so much.
Thank you guys. I really do. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the things that I ask you guys to. You save me from the embarrassment of having no one show up to these things. So it really does mean a lot. And I'm hoping that we get to 500. That would be super cool, because then the next step is 10,000, which I could not even fathom. But we'll get there eventually.
I love how your increments are big jumps. I mean, from the like it's not that subtle. Going from like 5,000 to like 10,000 is the new goal. It's good to aim high though. It's good to aim high.
Well,
I just think it's funny.
I'm not gonna put 7,000 and a half.
Some people do it by like the hundreds.
Oh. We could do 7,000 then, maybe.
No, it's fine. Keep it. I like the big jumps. I'm in personally.
No. Oh shit.
When do we get a play button?
100.
Long time from now.
Yeah, 100,000 is our first play button.
That'll be something. What is it? It's
guys,
the silver play button?
Yeah, I want to be famous, guys. I want to be so fucking real right now. I want to be famous. I have my goals from my debut. I want to be famous.
Wow. Well, all of the people who came up today are famous to us. So
What do you mean came up today?
Yeah, in chat.
Oh!
Everyone who came. They're
you guys
all
are
famous
cool.
to us.
Don't say a long time. Tomorrow I just might get 100,000. I think I'd blow up and cry. What do you mean? What do you mean that many people are watching me? Especially if I play Limbus, it's just gonna be me thirsting over Gregor again, as per usual. Oh God! All right, I gotta
Amazing.
go.
Bye everyone.
Bye guys. I love you. I'll see you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.